Hey, y'all, this is Derek from the Good Old Boys Fantasy Football Podcast. To see more videos like what you're about to see, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, help support this independent podcast. Jahmyr Gibbs, running back, 5'9", 199. He's a junior out of the University of Alabama. And this guy is fast. He can flat out fly. He's got soft hands, sure hands, really good at catching the ball. He's a mismatch in the as a passing game weapon, slippery and elusive. He's got speed instantly. Like, he hits the acceleration, he's gone. He's got really good vision to hit the hole. And one of the things that really kind of stood out is when he's going towards the hole, he can throttle his speed to match the block that's in front of him, and gets in close to that blocker and can really change the angle and dictate the angle coming off of that block to really provide some separation for himself getting through that block one. However, he's a smaller back, right? 5'9", 199, lacks the size, lacks run power, smaller frame. I think that he's going to be a great complement in a running back by committee, but that's really where I kind of see his role being as more of a running back by committee type of sort.
Yeah, I think he'd work well in Washington behind his old teammate, Brian Robinson. I think that would be a really nice 1-2 punch, especially with how Antonio Gibson has kind of fallen out of grace there. I think he could do a really good job in Carolina also with him and Darren Sproles, or excuse me, not Darren Sproles, with Miles Sanders. I think that kind of gives a nice 1-2 punch there. And the list really could go on, right? You could place him in a lot of different teams because of his skill set and his ability. Because
Seattle would be an interesting.
Seattle would be interesting if he fell far enough, right? Like I don't see them going.
I think if he falls
and Gibbs, so that one might be a little interesting there. Vegas.
Right.
The Raiders would be interesting with Jacobs being on his, I guess, prove it year with the franchise tag. I think that could be an interesting situation. So there's definitely a lot of places that could work for him. Tennessee, right? What are they going to do with Derrick Henry, right? Like, is this a better change of pace for Derrick Henry, right? You have Henry, who has that sheer power and does have speed, but then you can just bring a true speed threat in to help catch the ball out of the backfield, change some dynamics of that team as they're trying to retool that offense from a subpar year. A lot of different options that this could shake out, but teams are getting a playmaker, right? That's what you're looking for. He's a difference maker. He is a guy that, can be a one touch and go guy, which there's always room for that on an NFL roster.